Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to our Friday online class where we are going to be making a stunning Christmas card. I'm really excited about it. The card, and I'll just show it to you again in case you missed that in the beginning. It's created with the Night of Bethlehem stamp set and coordinating dies that just came out in the holiday catalog. And this card was designed by Laura Bartow, and it is just awesome. I love the window card. It's a great choice if you're making several cards because it's a quick and easy one to do, and it is just stunning. So while you guys are jumping on board, I had a couple of things to share with you today. First, a little sneak peek at what's coming on October 1st, and that is our 8th annual Stamp Out Breast Cancer fundraiser. So that the fundraiser, the information will be on my blog on Sunday morning, the October 1st. I'm sporting our brand new, newly designed t-shirts for the event. I will have a link where you can actually purchase these t-shirts, and a donation from the purchase of every t-shirt will be donated to our Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, as well as if you donate to the cause, you'll be getting a free tutorial as well as entered into some drawings. So I will be back on Monday to tell you more in detail, but also the details will be up on my blog October 1st on Sunday morning. So that's really exciting. And also, so that is the end of the Stampin' Up year. Stampin' Up changed its fiscal year. This is our second year where it's now ending at the end of September, which is tomorrow. It's the end of our year tomorrow, so we're having a woohoo New Year's Eve tomorrow night, and and all of those of us who set goals are really working very hard if we didn't make them, and I didn't quite make one of mine, a sales goal that I had been working really hard for all year. So in an effort to, I'm inches away, thanks to a lot of you and your help and participating in the free shipping offer that I'm offering you. As a way of giving back to you for helping me, kind of it's a win-win for all of us, but I'm inches away. My free shipping sale ends tomorrow. So, it's Saturday night. And that is the very last day that you can participate in this. I have the details on my blog, and you can just click on the link in this description to get them. And the orders do need to be emailed. A couple people missed that part and put it through my online store. The online store won't recognize it. It's a personal sale through me. And so I need to enter it manually as opposed to through the store to get you that free shipping, but it's very quick and easy. Very quick. You'll get an invoice that back. You just click the link and you can pay it right there, and the order comes right to you. Awesome. Well, thank you all for that. Speaking of goals, and I'm very excited about this one too. Some of the goals that some of us demonstrators set every year is to earn an incentive trip that Stampin' Up offers. And the one that it's a full year that we have to earn it, and it's Alaska. It ends tomorrow. Tomorrow's the very last day that we can earn it. And I'm very excited to report that two of my Stampin' demonstrators have just earned this cruise, Lori Mueller and Kim Quaid. So I'm really, really excited for them. We are going to be going to Alaska. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So that is also really cool news too. Speaking of making goals and setting them, I'm really excited to have some of my friends in my group all coming on this cruise. Okay, so enough of that. Let's talk about what you guys can win today. So we have a live online class, and as always, I have some free stuff for you guys. All you need to do to enter to win one of these three free stamp sets is leave a comment here on this video. If you're watching it live, then you can get it right here on by commenting on Facebook. You can also enter to win the Merry Pattern stamp set, even if you're not watching live. These two I'll be giving away at the end of this episode. All of these are Hostess stamp sets, and they're rare sets, and they're very hard to get. And they're also limited edition rare sets, both of them. So these two are called the Season of Whimsy. I'll be giving them both away at the end of this episode. So 2 lucky winners live. All you need to do to win is to comment here. Let me tell you about this set. It's a Hostess set, which means you can't buy it. You can only earn it free. And you can only earn it free if your order's over $150, or if you're hosting a workshop, having a ghost party, combine your orders with parties, or if you're in my stamp club and you're the hostess. And lastly, you can get it with frequent buyer points, but you can't buy it. So that's a little perk here is that you can win it. This is a really special set. The other reason why this one's especially hard is because it's a very limited edition. It is in here in the holiday catalog, and it's only available during the holiday catalog period. This is right here on page 3 is the Season of Whimsy. So you guys have the opportunity to win this rare special set right here live by leaving a comment. Now, in addition to that, I have what I call the Afterlive. Because some of you are watching this on YouTube later, some of you are watching this on Facebook later, and these have already been given away. This one I hold open until October 6th, and you enter the same way by leaving a comment. Now there's a bonus with what the Afterlive, and the Afterlive is that if you share this video and type the word shared with a D in the comments, I will enter you a second time. So you get double the chances to win. The really special thing about this Merry Pattern set is this is even harder to get than the Season of Whimsy. This one you can only get in the month of September or October with a $300 order workshop party. It's very, very rare. This one is an awesome set. So good luck to everybody on all 3 of these rare sets. Again, just leave a comment. Thanks for, I appreciate you guys, and I love to be able to give stuff back to you. So that's what I have for freebies for you guys today. Our card, if you're just popping on and didn't get to see it in the intro, here's what we're making today. This is from the Night in Bethlehem stamp set that is in the same holiday catalog, and it's on pages 26. It's actually on page 26 here. There's a bundle here. The card that we're making is absolutely gorgeous. It's designed by Laura Bardo, and I absolutely love it. I love that. I'm going to show you how to make that window. I'm going to show you how to make the whole thing. I always love to, let you know all of the measurements that I'm doing on this card, and all of the supplies are available on the free PDF. And you can get this on my stampwithtami.com blog simply by clicking on the link in this video's description. Some other benefits of this PDF is that it has a link back to the resource page of this card. So if you don't have the supplies and you're not making it with us today and you want to make it later, you buy them later and you get them and you think, oh my gosh, where was that? Where's that video? Where can I see it again? It's right here on the PDF. If you print off these PDFs, you'll get it right there, and your smartphone, if you have a smartphone, can pick it up by using the QR code. So all of those details are right here on that, and there's a place there for notes if you need them. So I enjoy doing those for you guys. I hear from a lot of you that you appreciate them, so that always makes me happy. So here is what we're using to create this today. Now this is a bundle. These are called the Night in Bethlehem stamp set, and then the framelits are actually called the Bethlehem Edgelets, which are really, really cool. If you purchase these as together, you can save 10%, or you can purchase them individually, both in my online store. So I absolutely loved this. When I saw the catalog, that just really jumped out at me. And you're going to love how quick and easy this card is to make. The set, everything done with it is beautiful. And I've got some alternate cards to show you after the video. So stay tuned. When I'm done with the card, I'm not jumping right off because I want to show you some other stuff. I'm going to start with the stamping. Actually, you know what? Usually I like to do all the stamping and then all the cutting. We'll go ahead and start with the stamping. So what we're going to do is take some scrap, very vanilla here, for our Jesus, Mary, and the Donkey image. And some Island Indigo is the color that we're going to be using today. So we're just going to ink up that stamp and stamp it on some scrap, very vanilla. And I'm on the fence whether I would want to cut this oval out of the Sahara sand before I stamp the words. I kind of think I want to do that first. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take my chances. Since we have the ink pad out, let's go ahead and stamp it. I guess this one can go either way, which order you do it in. But we are stamping it right down here at the bottom, so we should be okay with lining it up. So Blessed Christmas Wishes all come in the same set. And next we're going to do our big shot work. So first thing I'm going to do is cut the window out of this Sahara sand. And in order to do that, I'm going to take my very, very messy... Yeah, I'm sure there was a nicer way I could have presented these layering ovals, but unfortunately mine just kind of got all jumbled when I was moving them around. So there you have it. I'm going to take, I think this is the largest oval. Yep. That's the largest oval. We're going to use that for our window. So you know what? If your dies look like that, you're in good hands. You're in good company. Okay, so I've got the Big Shot die cut machine here. And I'm going to use the magnetic platform for this entire card. I've got one cutting pad down, the Sahara sand, that oval right up top in the center, and then a cutting pad on top, and we will crank that through. Now I'm just going to leave this here because we're just going to keep on cutting right after we're done here. So we've got our window. Our window is cut out for our front. So I told you it was easy. This is a great, great choice if you're making, you know, a lot of Christmas cards, because you're going to die when you see how easy this entire card is to make. Okay, so this is such fun paper. This is Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper, and it's in my online store. It's like cardstock, but it's glitter and it doesn't come off, which is great, right? That's something that everybody hates about glitter, is that it comes off. Okay, so I'm going to get everything done. I've got 2 other scraps of Very Vanilla here, along with our stamped image. And we're going to take, all of these dies come from the Bethlehem Edgelets. So that Star of David is going to go right up there with that. And we can, you know what's beautiful about this is that we can cut all of these pieces at once. Now this right here, I almost want to zoom in to show you. There's a secret, easy way to line it up so that everything, let's see if I got it right. You know what? Can you see that? Whoops, let's go this way. Can you see that right there where his legs, see the donkey's legs? There's 3 little holes. If you line up his legs, it lines up perfectly and it cuts a hole out underneath the donkey. So it really is classy. It looks awesome when it's cut. So that's the little tip there for that die. And then these 2 edgelets, I just kind of put them in the center. I don't need the whole edgelet for this card because we're just doing a window. So I just kind of got them in the center of some scrap paper there. And then we're going to put a cutting pad on top and crank that through. And when we're done, we have some amazingness. All right, so these all literally just pop right out. So we have our Star of David. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is the North Star. Is that what they call it? The North Star? You know, the Star of Wonder, Star of Night. Oh, I'm singing. You know, it's going to be one of those Fridays when I start singing. Look at how awesome that cutout. And that was the trick right there, to line up the 3 legs. The three-legged donkey, although he's not really, it's just that there's 3 holes right there. When you line him up with his legs, it comes out perfect every time. And then these guys, I thought I would have to do a little bit more work to get everything poked out here, but it really just popped right out. With nothing, I mean, if you have a poker tool and you want to poke those little windows out, you can, but honestly, my fingernail's doing just fine. Like I said, I thought this was going to be a little bit more complicated when I started playing with this die. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so easy to play with and it looks so cool. I just love the buildings. So poke out our little windows. Got a little confetti left over here. You know, if you want to make a confetti card for New Year's, save all those little pieces. And we are ready for one last step before we assemble. Can you believe we're already almost ready to assemble that card? Like how quick that went together? It's crazy, right? Okay, so this is optional. On the instructions, I have this piece of Pool Party down as a separate layer. If you wanted to save cardstock and you feel good about this, you could sponge directly on your card panel. You don't need an extra layer underneath here. You could just do the sponging part that I'm going to do right now here. I've just felt more comfortable having this here so I could line it up. It's just me. So you can skip this part if you feel comfortable doing your sponge daubering right on the card base. again, with the Island Indigo, same color, and I've got a sponge dauber here, and that just sticks right on my finger. It's on my left index finger because I'm a lefty. So adjust your screen accordingly. If you're a righty and you absolutely have to, you can't do things backwards like I am, then you might want to rotate your screen. I'm totally teasing. I don't think there's a way to do that horizontally. I could be wrong. But I am just and I want to. I'm just rubbing some of the ink on here, but I want it to be darker, and then I want it to be lighter as I go down, like a gradient, gradually becoming lighter as I go down. So I'm starting at the top each time I re-ink it, so it stays dark at the top and then comes down lighter. And I don't really need to do a lot. Like, that's probably enough because everything else is going to be covered up by the ink pad. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. I love you guys. Seriously, I love being able to do this live with you guys. It is so much fun. You guys are so much fun, and it's so much more fun to do this live than, when I'm hanging out by myself videotaping. I still, no, don't get me wrong, I still do that. I know some people prefer that, but seriously, I love being with you guys, and I love the interaction. Okay, so these two pieces, and I've lost my little silicone mat that I normally use here, so I guess I'm going to just wing it here and hope that I don't get everything sticky. So I'm just taking some snail adhesive, and we're just going to stick that on the back of the first piece. And before I press this down, I just want to kind of eyeball it, make sure it's where I want it to be on the paper, and it looks good. So we'll press that down, and then we're going to do a little snail on the second piece and get that stuck down. And that just kind of layers over the top, so we've got a whole city of these buildings. Now, here's the other reason why I liked having the second layer of Pool Party here, because then I could trim off the excess of these edgelets so that they don't show underneath. I don't want them to show through that after that window panel. So next up, I'm going to take... Sherry, you're funny. I'm just going to take that window and put some snail in here. Sherry's like, I can talk to myself too, but it is more fun when you're talking to other people. Isn't that true? Oh, so true. So then I'm just going to line that up over our city. And I got a little bit of snail show through, which is common for me. Oh, there's the silicone mat I was looking for. Of course I found it after I don't need it anymore. So I have a little adhesive remover, which if you don't have an adhesive remover, like this little guy right here, we used to sell it in the catalog. An eraser to a pencil also works good to get any little adhesive show through off there. Little peek through so it doesn't show through. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this panel onto our card, again, using more snail. Ah, love it, love it, love it, love it. So these are our last two pieces of assembly here, and they're both going to go on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. We've got a dimensional here on the back of our glittery Star of Wonder. And that's going to go up in our corner here, and then we definitely want our Mary and Joseph to stand out here, so we're going to put them on some dimensionals too so they pop up. Thank you, Carol. She says it's beautiful. And they are just like on the outside of the window, look, coming in, just striking. And that is literally how quick and easy this stunning card is to put together. I mean, amazing, right? That was like less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes with me talking through it, and here's our original again. It's just awesome. It is a fantastic holiday card. If you're starting to think about your holiday cards, I highly recommend something along the lines that, if you're making a big list, if you're making some that are special for just special people, then you can go way more involved. But when you're making something for a lot of people, you want to make sure that you keep keep it to something that you can do a lot of. And this is definitely one of those cards that you could make a lot of and really love it. And people are just going to love it because it's stunning. Now, as promised, before I do the giveaways, I have a couple more samples of this stamp set and die edgelets dies to share with you. So what I'm using, in case you jumped on later, I'm just going to give you a quick peek here. This is the Night in Bethlehem bundle that's in my online store. There is the Night in Bethlehem stamp set and then the Bethlehem edgelets dies that are there. And here's another one using similar colors. This one's Night of Navy, and there was a peek through of Pool Party. And this one's on glossy, and it really shows good on the video right here. I took a photo of it. I'll blog this one tomorrow, so you have the details of this one too. But definitely has, and here in the video, you can see that glossy shine is just so cool. And then we've got some Wink of Stella here. They used Whisper White, and then some Wink of Stella there on that star to make it stand out, and some rhinestones. So beautiful. And this is the Christmas Pines. The Christmas Blessings words came from the Christmas Pines stamp set. Another one from this beautiful set is I'm glad that this didn't disconnect our broadcast here. We've got a phone call coming. I should answer it. Just to tease them. Answer it live. Hey, you're on the air. Thanks for calling. How can I help you today? So here's another one. Now this one, the words "Rejoicing in Christ" were heat embossed with iridescent ice. Can you see that on there? It's stunning. And then this is silver foil with some basic gray background for the shadow of that one. Absolutely stunning. And again, just it's so easy to make. Such a great card. Now this last one, and I have to give a little explanation here. It doesn't have a full card because it came from a swap where we were just swapping card fronts. So I need to actually mount this one on a card so you can see the full effect here. But I love what she did here with this suspension, using the star as a suspension card. And I do have a video, a how-to video on how to do suspension cards on my blog, if you're interested in seeing how to make that. But what I'll do is I'll mount this one on a full card so you can actually see the full effect of that suspended star, because it is just such a great idea and just stunning. All right, so this is a couple of the cards, and then the card that we made today. So let me just back it off so you guys can see it. There's just some more ideas with the Night in Bethlehem stamp set. And now it is time for our giveaways. So if you guys have left a comment, you are automatically entered into the drawing. And I'm just going to pop on over and we're going to get started. Again, the two sets that I am giving away live right now are the... bring them right in here. They're 2 Season of Whimsy Hostess stamp sets that are in the holiday catalog. So 2 lucky winners, 1 each, are going to get that. All right, so let's pop on over to our giveaway site, and you might have another second or two to leave a comment while I pull that up. And okay, here we go. Let's pick a winner. Our first winner is Kathy Wright. Congratulations, Kathy. And our second winner of the Seasons of Whimsy stamp set is Ruth Mast. So congratulations to Kathy and Ruth. Sorry, Ruth. You can fill out the prize claim form at the link in this video's description, and I'll send these right off to you. If you are not Kathy or Ruth, do not fret or be disappointed. The Mary Pattern stamp set is our Afterlife prize. This one's really, really hard to get. And I will be drawing the winner on October 6th. So good luck to everybody for that one. You can leave a comment from now until October 6th on this video, and you will be entered to win. And if you share the video and type shared in the comments, I'll enter you a second time. And again, the breast cancer, our 8th annual breast cancer fundraiser, will be launching on Sunday. And I'll be back here Monday to tell you about it and how you can get these awesome t-shirts and donate to a great cause. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me today.